As House Republican leader, I'm here to talk to you about something very important that will be going on in the state of Connecticut legislature in the near future. Legislators will be voting on state employee union contracts, a contract that was approved just last night by the membership of the state employee union. Although lawmakers will be voting on this, each and every one of you has a very important role to play in contacting your legislator and telling them what you think of it. What this contract does, and remember, this is a contract that was negotiated solely by the governor and his office with the state employee unions. It extends the contract 5 years, and this is not extended to 2022, but extended to 2027, which is important because that will tie the hands of state legislators, governors, and most importantly, you, the taxpayers, for the next 10 years. Let me tell you a little bit about what's in this contract. There is a no layoff clause for the next 4 years. There is a guaranteed wage increase. How many of you out there watching are guaranteed to keep your job for 4 years, are guaranteed to have a wage increase? I don't think many of you. I certainly don't have that, and I don't know anybody who does. In addition to that, when you add those extra 5 years to it, what that does is tie the hands of all of us who are out there fighting for each and every one of you to move the state of Connecticut forward. What you will hear from the governor and what you will hear from the Democrat legislators that support this is, it's the only option we have. This is a historic concession package. That is factually untrue, and I'll tell you why. Because the House and Senate Republicans have time and time and time again, in fact, in the past 10 weeks only, put out 7 budgets that have balanced the state's finances, made very serious structural changes to the state of Connecticut that will help move it forward, and put together a union concession package that not only gets more money than the governor has negotiated, but has done it in a way that has not extended and tied the hands of the state for the next 10 years. I have heard, and you will hear, that it is illegal. Not true. I have heard, and you will hear, that it's not feasible and it's not workable. Not true. They may not like it, but that doesn't mean that it's not legal. We have put together this concession package in addition to an entire budget, time and time again, that is balanced, that does not rely on any taxes, any tolls, or any other revenue grabs just because the Democrats in this state, who have been in charge for 38 of the past 40 years, and a Democrat governor, cannot keep our fiscal house in order. What we need in this state is predictability and sustainability, and that is not happening. The past 7 years, we have gone backwards. It is time for that change. It is time for a vision for the state. It is time for leadership who's not afraid of who will be mad at them, who's not afraid of special interests. And this is absolutely, positively not about thinking state employees are bad. Many of my friends are state employees. But what I do know is this. We have a $5.1 billion deficit in this state. There is no way to fix that unless we make structural changes and move forward. And I don't know any of you who go to the pharmacy and pay $5 for your prescription. I don't know any of you who pay $10 for a doctor's visit. I don't know any of you who pay 2% into your pension plan. That is what the contract does now. Have there been some changes to it in these concessions? Yes, but they're very small changes and no changes that will move the state of Connecticut forward. In fact, with these union extensions and with these guaranteed no layoffs, there is nowhere for the state to go but down. So I am asking you, please contact your legislators all over the state and call them and say, do not vote for this contract. There is a better way. There's a way that is responsible to the state employees and responsible to the state.